We're back again. We're back from Japan. Yeah, I've been gone for too long. Uh, Everything's a little rusty. But we were at Japan. How can you not like that, right? Gotta hype it up for everybody, right? Good time. Spent probably too much money. Surprisingly, not on things, but on bars. It is what it is. But here we are. We're back, and we'll play some little games as we talk about it. The game being Crab Champion, because it's something I can kind of not totally pay attention to, but yet pay attention to, but also talk. It's fair? Does that sound fair? Is that okay? Daijoubu desu? I feel like everybody would have wanted to see a different game. I don't know. But that's fine by me. We could always switch it up to Monster Hunter if really need be. So, 行きましょう. Aye. Okay, so I guess what do we gotta do right now? Just got a gun. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah. Hey, it's me. Bitch, didn't expect that. It's been 2 weeks. 2 whole weeks. And yeah, it was the experience. The experience for a short time. Yeah, where do I start? How do you play this game? Yeah, so the way my trip went is I went to Tokyo, and then I went to Osaka, which I'm honestly kinda done with Tokyo. It's like it's great. Tokyo's really cool. There's a lot of cool things to do in Tokyo. It's just I feel like I've gotten my fill of Tokyo. So I'm not in a rush to kind of hang out there again. But Osaka. Osaka is fun. I guess the big thing about Osaka as well that is that you have all like the Kyoto's nearby, Nara's nearby, Kobe's nearby, Amagasaki. Like all that stuff is really close. Like it's within an hour train ride. So it's kind of a good place to just be your hub, and then you can kind of just poke around everywhere else. What are we doing? Let's do this one. But yeah, Tokyo. Went to the Kirby Cafe. That was nice. It was actually really cool because you'd go like I don't know, like so you obviously come in, there's like just a picture you can kind of take. Great, awesome, commemorate the event. The food was actually really good. I was not disappointed at all. I had it was a Waddle Dee omuraisu. He's all wrapped up. I posted a picture of it. He's all wrapped up in like omuraisu or like omelet, and his face is like cheese or whatever. It was good. It was great. I enjoyed it. And then there's this little girl that she got a special drink made. I just got a coffee, but it had Kirby's face on it, so it was even better. But this little girl got a coffee, or it's not a coffee, sorry, a drink, and they came out with a lab set, like a little lab setup. And so she had to make her whole drink. Um, and so everybody was just kind of watching her because it was really interesting and it was actually really cute. And everybody, I don't know, it was just kind of enamoring, but it was really cool because she like mixed things and they changed colors, and then eventually she made a full drink for herself. It's a little bit of work, but like worth it. Like, why wouldn't you? And then yeah, like uh I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You kind of go through the store, pick up a couple cups, or something. Uh, where else did we go in Tokyo? We went to Tokyo Tower. That's actually pretty cool. You do the Tokyo Tower thing, so it's like gives you the history, then you go up to the top of the tower, that's cool and all. Uh, that's not why you're there. So I guess though I did go to the cafe and I got a little melon soda ice cream float thing. That was good. And I guess there's a Barbie collaboration going on, so you could get special Barbie drinks. I don't know. I mean, whatever you want. If you're a Barbie fan, that would have been probably the bee's knees, if anything. Gain more max health from hearts. Oh, no longer. Sure. And then you go to like the bottom floor, or the main floor, and then there's actually like 4 interior floors you can go through, and it's like a whole VR setup. So there's like shooter VR games, there's like there is what else is there? Shooter VR, there's like racing things, there's like what do you call it? Like just like arcade stuff, or not arcade, like amusement style ride things that were all simulators, so they all move and stuff. Like most of the stuff moved, and yeah, definitely really cool. Actually, the coolest thing is there was a thing you could do where you're in a robot skeleton, and you get to punch other people in robot skeletons. Like, why would you not want to do that? That sounds so awesome. But I couldn't because there's nobody there, and I went by myself, so disappointing. I don't think it was even open at the time, actually. I'm not sure. I went like early morning, I think, something like that. But it was pretty cool. When I was there, I actually did there's a so they had Gran Turismo as one of the racing sims. And I'm like, oh, perfect. So I just figured, oh yeah, I'll just play it for a little bit, and then so I'm the only one using it for the moment, and then so I kind of do one race, did pretty bad because I spun out, whatever. For some reason they don't let you use the like they don't let you shift for yourself. You can't use the clutch pedal, whatever. I don't know. So I do the first lap, and she's like, "Oh, okay." The woman basically asks, "Just oh, do you want to go again?" And so I said, "Yeah, sure, let's go again." So then I get like, cause the car you're using is like a Super GT car, Audi LMS, Audi R8 LMS race car. So I think that car's, especially for anyone just learning it the first time, can be a little difficult. So it was like, okay, whatever, I'll just do it again. And then she came back, and I think I did it like almost 15 seconds faster than my original run. So the woman comes over, she's like, "Whoa, sugoi, lap time, sugoi." This is basically saying I had a really good lap time. It was kind of funny, but you know, I guess there was VTubers that were there and they were racing all together, and apparently it was quite the show. I'm not sure which group it was. I think they were Hololive or Niji Sanji. But because there was like little videos that were showing some of them playing. I didn't recognize them, unfortunately. I don't pay attention to Niji Sanji or Hololive, unfortunately. There's a couple characters I'm aware of, but like, it's just my preference. I'm sure most of them are good, but it's also a bit of a language barrier, so that's where it's like, maybe not. But no, it was pretty cool. They had a few others where you could like, they were like supposed to be proper sims. I don't know, I didn't really like how they drive for the most part. They kind of felt weird because the perspectives of everything were kind of off because you're using VR headset and whatnot. But yeah, it was great. So like you go in, it's like I think it was about, what was it? I think it was 1,500 yen for 1 hour, which in American dollars, I think it's like 10 bucks almost to just go for an hour and just play any machine you want. I think there was also karaoke as well. I'm sure I didn't really check out everything, but you could do the whole day, and it's like 5,000 yen. So, like Canadian wise, that's like $43, $45. But, you know, American obviously cheaper. So it's actually really affordable. And it's actually really cool to do. Yeah. Definitely 10 out of 10, recommend. And then I guess I tried to go to Team Labs because it's like right near Tokyo Tower, and I didn't realize you had to make an appointment. That explains why it's so popular. Reloading fires are aircraft projectiles. Oh yeah, we're just supposed to do that. Okay. Wait, what? Add more guaranteed pieces before they explode. Nope. So, what else did I go to? In Tokyo specifically. Kirby Cafe. There was, what else was there? I don't know, there's a lot. I was in Akihabara quite a bit because my hotel was in Akihabara. Technically Ueno. I don't know, Super Hotel? It's fine. It was, like, I guess it had an onsen, it was a carbonated bath, so it was kind of nice. But overall, would I go there again? I don't think so. It's just not for me. What if I just use this? Does it stack right now? Oh. Yeah. It was Akihabara. I kind of looked into it a lot more because I've been there. I've been to Japan before, but it wasn't that very long. And I didn't look into Akihabara that much, even though I was basically in Akihabara. Or I was in Akihabara. But this time I actually did, walked around it a bunch, especially since like I kept coming back to there. And yeah, checked out more of the stores. Checked out some of the stores that are on the main street. Checked out Super Potato. That was pretty cool, but you know, I didn't realize Game Boy Advance SPs are like $250 now, which is quite outrageous. Is one where the bullets swing around us? Not great. Yeah. But I still like Akihabara. It's still fun. It's a fun place to be. Got harassed by a bunch of mates. I did actually go to a maid cafe, like an actual maid cafe. Because one guy came up to me and he spoke a little bit of English, and he was like, "Hey, I want to practice learning my English." So I said, "Yeah, sure." So we sat there to talk for a little, or stood there and talked for a little bit. Uh, he was a pretty nice guy. So he said like, "Oh, my recommendations." He's like, "Oh, you should try this." I don't remember what it's called, but it was basically just a fish sperm. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know about this." And he's like, "Oh, you do?" I think he was trying to catch me off guard, but I was like, "Yeah, no, I know what you're doing." But he also recommended though I go to a maid cafe, so I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I got time. I'm gonna go. I went to a maid cafe. I'm gonna be honest, it's not for me. They did the Moi Moi tune. They sang a lot. It was really loud. It was actually really loud. Like they played the music and it would be like, holy cow, I can't hear a thing. And like I can see where it's like people love it. Like I get it. Like you get cute girls come and talk to you. You know, it's an energetic atmosphere. They're really sweet to you. You know, they treat you very good. Like because obviously you're the master, so they treat you like the master, and that's kind of appreciative. You can't get alcohol there, just so you know. So that was yeah, it was experience. I don't know. It's not for me. I met some guy there. He was very excited that I was there because I was someone not of that country, and he just kind of said he just wanted to share his experience, which is kind of cool. But I think he's a frequent there. Uh, but yeah, he got me to take a picture with him, which I'm not really keen on sharing. So, but yeah, yeah, it was not too bad. But the people were nice and everybody was nice, so that's always good. Yeah, but yeah, one complaint: music's loud. Not for me. That's it. You know. Anyways, I there was something else I went to during the day. I tried looking for wisteria because my grandma likes wisteria. They are not in season. They are only in season in May, so I was late. That's not fun. Damage increase to nearby enemies. Deal more damage, but over on you. Deal more damage for each shot fired until stop. Sure. Yeah. Sucks. Oh, I went to Odaiba. If you saw on Instagram and Twitter, that's where I saw, like, so I saw the Gundam, the big Gundam, Sachi Gundam, so that's Gundam base over there. It is huge. It's literally like 40 feet tall, something like that. Like it's massive. It is absolutely massive. And yeah, it's a kind of a cool mall in there. Like I just find malls in Japan very different because a lot of them are open concept. So they have a floor plan, and there's doors within the floor plan, but they all kind of share the same space, and there's no walls besides like maybe exterior. But it's kind of cool mall. I don't know. I've noticed as well actually. There's a lot of food places. Like there's a food court for like fast food, and then there's just a top floor with restaurants and stuff. I noticed that a lot too, that they have either like a lot of floors of restaurants or just food court and restaurants. So, yeah, whatever. It's cool. But, yeah, what else was there? I don't know, I went to the van store, I got some shoes. I don't even think I could get them in Canada. They're pretty cool. I didn't realize, you need to wear long enough socks for them. I didn't wear long enough socks. So, I was walking one of the days, and I was walking a lot that day, because one of the days I walked over 22 kilometers. What's that? We'll call it like 15 plus miles. So I did that. Um, my ankles were bloody. Like that, my heel was bloody from it, like rubbing in one spot consistently. Yeah, yeah, that wasn't fun. I didn't enjoy that at all. But yeah, not recommended. Buying brand new shoes and just yeah, okay. Yeah, and I got blisters on my feet. I don't know. That might have been just walking so much. Yeah. It was rough. Whatever. I did it. I'm like, screw it. I don't care. Um. Oh yeah. The second. What was it? First main day I was there. I drank quite a bit. I'm going to be honest. I don't know where I drank a bit. Where was it? Yeah, I don't really remember. I think it was in Akihabara, so it was obviously a concept cafe. But yeah, I drank too much, and yeah, I was so hungover. I basically hung out the whole day in bed. It was like I was, and the thing about me is when I get hungover, I get nauseous, but I need to eat. If I eat, I'm okay. I might be a little nauseous here and there, I might be really tired, but otherwise, I'll be okay. Okay? I couldn't get out of bed. I'd get up from the bathroom, and I would just go to the bathroom normally, and then I couldn't get up. I would go back to bed and I couldn't get up. It was a struggle. It was a big struggle. It was just not a good time. Not a good time at all. Ugh. It was so bad. Damage increased for a short time after okay. Yeah, so yeah, yeah, don't get uber drunk. I mean, for where I live, it's actually easier to drink in Japan because if you live in a higher elevated area, you can actually, if you like, so it's technically more Olympic style training if you do any running or something, and so when you go like, so obviously your body's a lot more efficient with oxygen and processing and stuff like that. So it makes it so it's actually a little more difficult to get drunk. So you can drink a lot more. The thing is I did not account for how I didn't, you know, pace myself, I guess, properly. And yeah, I didn't get up that day. Not right away, at least. That was rough. I was in bed for 12 hours or something. I don't know, it was a long time. Increase critical hit chance with incoming damage also increase. Increase critical hit chance. Why would you do the other? Fullness. Don't reach us. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a bad idea. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. It was bad. Pace yourselves, please. Drink water. Drink water is the big thing. But yeah. Yeah, pace yourselves. Take care of yourself. Drink water frequently. That's a big thing that people don't realize is they're not drinking enough water. And then, yeah, like every time I saw somebody that was like super duper drunk and can barely get off the ground in the streets of Tokyo, Osaka, or whatever, I always would ask, "Are you okay?" So daijoubu. And then if they say they're okay, I would tell them go get water or whatever if we were near feed, so we're just getting water. You know, just make sure they're good. But yeah, yeah. So if anyone was like, you know, not doing so hot, Mr. Stark, just, you know, have them water, take care of them, make sure they're okay, sit with them for a little bit. But otherwise, yeah. Yeah. I did go to one concept cafe, so it was like a maid style, but they're like idols. It's kind of cool actually. Uh, Talking to one girl, she seemed very new, so I guess we were talking too much, and then she wasn't serving me enough drinks, because the whole idea is they have to serve me more drinks, because then they make more money. Girls who get a drink per hour or whatever, you're supposed to get them more drinks or anything. So we were talking too much, so then she was like, the boss was like, you two need to switch. And then so I got someone else. She was actually a bunch of fun. Uh, she's kind of funny. We played darts and stuff. Talked to this one guy. He also had been to Canada, so we were talking for a little bit. He was a pretty nice guy. We were like, you know, throwing it out together. But yeah, this girl, I guess she had to pick up her friend from the airport after she was done at 5 a.m. So the way that bars work is they either close at 12 or earlier, or they close at 5 a.m. And that's literally just so either the staff can make it back on the train and get home, or when they go home, the trains are running again. So, shots are effective unless gravity, fire rate increase for a short time after eliminating enemy. So, which is nice that they do that for their staff and everything. You know, it's kind of convenient for them. Not convenient for if you want to, like, you know, I don't know. You don't want to stay out too long sometimes. It's like, oh, I guess we're staying out longer. Whatever. Lose 5% of your hat. Good. Sure. You didn't get anything. Okay. What do we got? Bronze armor. Probably get that. Fortitude. Okay. Second wind. Okay. Damage increase when at high. Ooh, okay. So we'll take that. Let's see if we can take it all. I hear dogs barking. A little too excited. Might have to investigate. Okay, hold on. I'm back. Okay, yeah, they're fine. They're just running around chasing each other. Uh, yeah, just bumbling around, just jumping around, doing silly things, things that dog do. You know, I wasn't doing anything bad. It's like, yeah, okay, sure. Anyways, yeah, so, she had to go pick up her friend, and, what I, kept doing, as I called her, what did I call her? I called her either Tequila Boss, or Tequila Sensei, and she, so, cause, I'd be like, okay, let's have a shot of tequila, and she's just like, no, no, please don't. And I told her boss that I was like, hey, we should get her to have more shots of tequila. And he's like, yep, do it, just do it. So we kept doing that for a while, but the thing is I said no chaser. She did not like that. I like to do that to people. If they say they want to do shots, I say no chaser, no salt. Just so they can, you know, just for their own good, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, so she just kind of struggled with that, so, or I tell her to wait for her chaser. So she would be like, because I'd say it's Canadian custom, not really, but just, you know, whatever, mess with her a little bit. So, you know, you do a shot, and then you would, so I'd tell her, okay, no, you gotta hold it. She's like, what? And so you could see the mental anguish in her eyes as she could feel the tequila burning. And, then I'd tell her, it's okay now, you can drink. Or you can drink your chaser. She's freaking out the whole time. It's funny. I think she got a little too drunk though, unfortunately, which is my bad, but you know, kind of her job. Her boss made sure that she was safe at least. I know that much, that kind of took care of her afterwards. So that is good. But you know, had fun. I was kind of hoping I'd see her out and about again, but I didn't see her after that. She was actually the only one dressed up not as May, which, you know, kind of weird, but you know, whatever. Damage increased to distant enemies. Damage increased for a short time after eliminating. Shots deal more damage, each bullet remaining in the magazine. Sure. What do we do? Elemental. Yeah, so yeah, that was fun. I also went to a bar, and it was a 70s, 80s bar. So I was like, okay, let's check it out. Because I was just kind of looking for a place, which wasn't finding much. Because they all looked like guys, or it's like people that are kind of hanging out together, which I was just looking to meet, you know, meet and mingle, you know, meet some new people. Because I drank to socialize. I socialized a lot. Probably tell how my days went. Yeah, so I went to a 70s, 80s bar. It was actually pretty cool. So it was a small little place. One of the guys was dressed like Robert Plant or whatever. So like, he just looked like he was from a 80s hair metal rock band, whatever. He was really cool. So I was suggesting like, oh, play White Snake and Motley Crue, and he actually really liked that. So it's like, oh, sweet, okay. And then I told them about Fit for a King. And if you don't know, that is more on the heavy metal side. I was surprised he played it. So, whatever. Not my problem. I enjoyed it actually. I kind of felt bad for other people that were probably not into that, but it was like, whatever. You know, they said they could, they will, and that's on them. Uh, so yeah, so I ended up talking. So I started talking to this one guy. I unfortunately lost him, which I kind of makes me upset. They were actually like him and one other guy. Cool. But yeah, so he was talking to me about he's just talking to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, where are you from?" And I'm like, "Oh, from Canada." And he's just like, "Oh, sweet, that's really cool." And so, you know, so he just kind of starts. You know, we just start talking more and more. So and then he introduced me to his friend. And he's like, "Oh, my friend plays hockey." I'm like, "Wait, no way." That's actually really cool. Because basically in Canada, it's not uncommon to have a family member or have some sort of family member that actually plays hockey. Like it's actually not uncommon. I don't know. I have one family member that played in the WHL, which is the Western Hockey League, which is it's like college. Um, but it's pretty serious in Canada. But it's kind of like how college football is in America. Really popular. Some of the best teams actually are in the WHL, most college level. Because it's somebody trying to make a name for themselves and somebody trying to get out there. Just shots deal more damage when aim, but less damage with firing. Shots deal more damage with each bullet remaining. Biggest game. Shots damage. Damage is double the time. I like to hip fire, so I just time shot. So yeah, yeah. So we were talking about that, and it was yeah. So he's showing me his team. It's like a beer league team. So beer league, if you don't know, it's basically people that get together. It's just no stakes really, or low stakes at least. They'll pay in like I don't know, $50 to kind of handle the fees and stuff or whatever. And then winner of the tournament gets, you know, a sum of money. Winning team gets a sum of money, nothing major. But and then typically after each game you have like lot beer or whatever, you know, just normal stuff. But obtain 5 more goods for sale. For 6 extra carriage items. Just drop crystals. I never know what my combo is. I don't. Stupid. Yeah. So let's do this one. So he oh. So we were talking about just hockey in general for a bit. They said they definitely want to come to Canada. One of them said his daughter lived in Toronto, which actually is kind of cool. She was like pharmacist assistant or something, which, you know, that's pretty cool. And I said, yeah, definitely come to Canada. We'll welcome you with open arms. You know, come hang out. And he's like, for sure, I would definitely will, and I'll let you know when I'm coming. So, okay, sweet. So we exchanged info. Pretty cool. They're pretty nice people. We all took pictures together. There's some Danish kid, and he was, you know, hanging out with us for a bit, which is fine. He was a nice kid as well. But I think he was making his way to Korea, so you know, he was making it. He started in Tokyo, and then he was gonna slowly make his way down south because there's a ferry in Nagasaki, I want to say, and you take the ferry. It's supposed to be cheap, and then you can go straight to Korea. But it's perfect, which I would almost consider doing. But you know, there's so much to do in Japan anyways. If I had maybe a month to do it, yeah, I probably would. Chances being okay. So, but yeah, nice kid. Uh, you know, other than that, it was a pretty good night. That night actually, so I decided, okay, I'm maybe 20-25 minutes from the hotel. Okay, I'm gonna walk home. Back to the hotel. So I'm gonna walk. And so it was like 2 a.m. I was walking through Akihabara and I saw a bunch of cars all lined up on one street. So I went over. There happened to be a British and Australian person, and they were just kind of hanging out there too. And I asked them, like, "Hey, what's up?" And it's like, "Oh yeah, just there's apparently somebody with like a Mitsubishi. It's all done up, and he's giving people rides or whatever." So I was like, "All right, I'll hang out." But yeah, there's a bunch of cool cars. I met some people there. One of the guys, he was pretty cool. Talked with him a little bit, asked him about a car. He had a like a wide-bodied Toyota Celica, like not the newer one, but the older one, like the GT4s. I think they're 95-ish, 96. Super nice car, super nice build, really cool. Yeah, he was really cool. Talked for a little bit. Uh, Keep in mind my Japanese is very limited, but I was trying to make do with it, so I just kind of go off what I know, try to make a conversation with that. Use a lot of hand signals, but also Google Translate. But I guess Japanese people kind of appreciate when you can speak a little bit, like you try to speak a little bit, and it like makes a little bit of sense because they're like, okay, they're actually trying. So they kind of like that, and then they'll kind of meet you halfway, basically. Uh, Flat damage, chance for fire, bolts that deal damage over time. Shots. Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of cool. Just hung around for a bit. And it was like 3 a.m. I'm like, I'm gonna walk back because it's kind of late. But yeah, worth it. So cool. There, a bunch of them were like Need for Speed cars, like Need for Speed Underground design. So like they're all done up in that style. Like there's a Evo, or not an Evo, but there's a Lancer, there's an Eclipse. There's a couple of Celica GT, like Celicas, with the same body style. There was a Skyline drove by us. It was like an R32 Skyline, or no, an R34 Skyline. That was nice. And then there's a couple other cars. There's a Supra. But yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, that was pretty sick. But then I just kind of, oh, it's late. I should go back to the hotel. So I go back to the hotel. Next day. Like in Akihabara, the later the night gets, the more cool cars showed up. Like I saw a Hakusuka GTR, so like the first GTR. Oh man, that thing was beautiful. Like it was beautiful. It was silver, had black over fenders. It was clean. I took care of it. You could really tell. Uh, it was really nice. You'd see Supras just zipping by. You'd see Skylines, GTRs ripping by. JZX 100s, S2Ks, like Ferraris even, Porsches. It was pretty cool. I did go to like Harajuku, yeah, Shinjuku, Harajuku, or the Shibuya Harajuku area. I was looking for clothes and stuff. Clothes get really expensive over there. I thought clothes would be cheap. Some of these clothes were not cheap. Like I was looking at shorts, I'm like, oh, these are kind of nice, but I kind of like these ones more. And they're like, oh yeah, so like the woman came up to me, she's like, okay, so these are more expensive, because these are golf shorts, so they're gonna be a little more expensive. And I looked at them and I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, I see. They were a difference of they were about twice the price as the original shorts. And the shorts were already like 75 to 100 yen. Like, that's a lot. They were 150, or was that 15,000 yen? No, 170. Yeah, 15,000 yen. Like for shorts. They're really nice shorts. But I didn't want to pay 15,000 yen for shorts. Definitely got the idea that, oh, there's no price tag on it? Ah, it must be expensive. Shots stick to enemies, do more damage, but they're short before just dealt. Like, why are these all much more expensive? Chance to fire an arc formation. Yeah, yeah, definitely a lot of cool. There's a lot of cool stores in there, and that's where I noticed there's a lot of more cars, because I was just walking in some back areas, and then all of a sudden you're like, there's a Ferrari, there's a Porsche that I think was a one-of-one car, like, and I didn't really see much Bentleys over there actually, it's kind of weird, somebody else said there was, I didn't see many, but, yeah, it was, super duper sick. And where else did I go? I did go to, I don't know, it's like Stairway to Success. There was a shrine. Really steep steps. Really steep steps. Like, super duper steep steps. And the steps are not your normal, sizing for steps. They're, I think, 8 inches rather than the regular 7. So they're somewhat troubling to get up and down, and there's some old people that were going up and down them, trying to, and they were just struggling. Yeah, being the young and chipper that I am, it's great, it's doing fine, you know, definitely heart rate went up. I mean, because my drinking was definitely doing a toll on my health. Oh god. So bad. So bad. Anyways, yeah, man, where else did I go? Tokyo specifically. Yeah, Odaiba was cool. There's some lineup for something. I don't know, tends to be a lineup for something always. Oh yeah, I went to this, it's gyukatsu, so it's like, so katsudon is pork, fried pork, but gyukatsu is fried beef. It was a really good restaurant. I waited 40 minutes for that food, but it was definitely worth it. All you can eat. I wish it was. No ammo is used for short. Yeah, it was really good. I highly recommend it. Akihabara. I'm not gonna tell you exactly where it is because I almost want to kind of keep it a secret, but it's in Akihabara somewhere. And I have a special way of searching for things, and it makes it so you find the best places. Because put it this way, I was the only non-Japanese person there. Give you an idea. Well, and there was one other person, but he seemed like he's been, but he was accompanied by a Japanese person, which I think they've known each other for a long time, so they're probably like showing up cool places too. But I found it. I did it with my own volition. Huh? Yeah, it was really good. They give you like a warabi mochi on the side. Warabi mochi, I'd say is better than regular mochi. But the thing is this mochi had a lot of flavor. Like it wasn't watered down at all. Really, really good. I don't even remember the exact flavor. It was just really good. You know? It was just something to kind of refresh the yukatsu taste. Because like with Wagyu, it can get kind of heavy, so you kind of like something to kind of wash up the palate a little bit, but definitely, 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 definitely good. Hmm, where else did I go in Tokyo? Yeah, I definitely was getting burnt out. So sometimes I was just bum around Akihabara. Sometimes bother, like if it was late at night, I'd bother the maze on the street, just talk with them a little bit. It's kind of interesting. Helped one of them get a customer, you know, that type of stuff. It was kind of fun. Uh, do more damage. Do more damage. I don't think one of them really appreciated me talking to. I was driving away a customer. I don't know. Maybe I was. My bad. I'm sorry. Whatever. Yeah, well, she asked, why don't you come in? I'm like, I'm checking on spending. She's probably like, this motherfucker. This motherfucker. Whoops, inside the bag now. But, yeah. Where else did I go in Tokyo? Checked out some of the places in Ueno. I figured out there's a lot of hostess clubs in Ueno. A lot. Like, this guy stopped me and he was asking me what I was looking for. I'm like, just somewhere to sit down and drink, maybe. And then he's like, oh, well, do you want to meet some beautiful women? I'm like, what? He's like, yes, you can meet, I have international and Japanese. And I'm like, okay. It's like, do you want to hang out with them? It's like, I'm probably gonna pass on that. Thank you. I'm sure meeting some Japanese women would be great in that circumstance, but I'm sure you're also gonna pay slow the money, because hostess clubs I know are super expensive. Like you could easily spend $1,000 that night. But yeah, no thanks. Yeah, it's just not worth it for me, that's for sure. Yeah, what else? I checked out Shinjuku a little bit. The second time I went was better, but that was when I was leaving, so it wasn't fun because I didn't have much time. The first time I went, I went to a club actually, and it was actually a really cool club. They just had a DJ playing. For the most part, it was just one DJ playing, but it was kind of, you know, more calm tone. And then an old guy doing the lights and stuff, which was actually really cool. And I told the guy, he's like, oh, that's really cool. And he's like, oh yeah. And then so we started talking a little bit, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'm the owner. I'm like, oh, okay. And, yeah, and I met some other girl. Like I was talking to the bartenders too, and they're pretty cool as well. One of them, I guess, actually was like, what would you call that? Like, basically like what Miss America is, but it's Miss Japan or whatever. Like some bikini bodybuilder person, which is actually really cool. So yeah, she was really cool. Really sweet. Had really cool tattoos, which I was kind of surprised to see. But you know, pretty great. Chance to instantly reload after elimination. Gain ammo daily. Sure. Yeah, so yeah, she was pretty cool. Yeah, this bar was actually really cool. It was called Rep. WREP. Really cool place. Definitely recommend going there. You know, I think they had okay, so Japan has this thing For foreigners, you pay 1,000 yen, which is like $10 for free drink, and it's your cover charge. Or you pay 2,000 yen, which is under 20 bucks, to get free drinks for the whole night, and wait, hold on. Oh no, that was in this place. No, okay, but there are places like this where you pay 2,000 yen, and you get free drinks the whole night. You go from a specific walking home in the rain. That's not fun. Damage increase when at high. Heal. Transfer enemies drop health force. Sure. Yeah, that was not a good time. Well, some of it was a good time. 3 damage. Damage increase. Damage increase. Yeah, so yeah, that was kind of mostly yeah. Tokyo was, you definitely have some fun there. Like there's definitely a lot to do. Like I tried to go to team labs though, and I didn't realize that you needed to make an appointment beforehand. So I made that mistake. So I just kind of showed up, and they're like, "Oh, do you have your ticket?" I said, "Nope." "Oh, you could get them here." It's like, "Nope, you have to do it online." I'm like, "Okay, see ya." Yeah, that sucked. I was kind of excited too, and I got up early for it. Or I tried to make sure I was early up, so nope. That's where I went to Tokyo Con instead, though. No. Yeah, definitely a good time. Osaka. Actually, so on my way to Osaka, the bullet train. So it was raining that day. It was raining hard, like super hard. Like in 1 hour, it rained 24 millimeters, which is like, how many inches is that? I don't know. It's almost an inch, I think. It's about an inch and a half of rain in an hour. So, of course, on the bullet train, the Shinkansen, we had to stop at one station. We had to wait there for about a half hour. It's like, train's delayed, track's too wet. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit. You're like, oh, okay, well, that's fine, I guess. I wasn't in a huge rush anyways, because, like, obviously vacation, I didn't have any, like, major time constraints. I just had to be at the hotel before midnight. Which, that hotel, I got a good deal on it. Oh man. I didn't realize how good of a deal it was. It's an expensive hotel. Like, I paid a little bit more, so I was like, I want a nice hotel. And I've been at some of the hotels before. This one was a little bit more. And I was like, whatever. I'll just enjoy my time. And, well, yeah. Put it this way. Toilet was $10,000 American. 10,000 American. That was some nice poops. I'm just gonna say. That was some good squatting. You know, if you know what I mean. It even had like an oscillator. So you like hit the button. So you hit the button to spray, and then you hit oscillate, and it would go front to back, and just clean you. You'd walk up to it, it would open to greet you, and then it would auto flush as well. I kind of don't always like. Anyways, it was a nice toilet. I'm just gonna say that much. It made for a good experience. And then the shower was really nice. Like it had like a drain that like it was obvious there was a drain. I was originally looking in there. I'm like, what? Where's the water going? Figure it out after. There's like kind of like a drop that goes into this middle piece. But that was really nice. Just dealing more damage. Yeah, that was a pretty good hotel. I didn't realize that part of Akihabara, or, Osaka, had money. Like it was like money. It was like white glove service money. Shimsai Bashi. They have money there. It was to the point that people would look at you going to the hotels, and it's like, I'm not rich. I just Sorry guys. Sorry guys. So yeah, yeah, it was good. It was really good. And yeah, I would definitely go back there if I can get as good a deal like we did last time. Yeah, so yeah, all the stores on the avenue, like white glove service. So like, obviously I'd see it all the time. So there's a Louis Vuitton store, just a couple doors down. You had to line up outside. There'd be a guy in a suit, and he'd hand you an umbrella if you're outside, if it was sunny or raining. He would just be there with an umbrella, hand you an umbrella, on to the next person, hand them an umbrella, go grab another one, back out, hand out more umbrellas. It was cool. They only allowed 3 customer groups in at a time as well. So they always had a staff member with them to ensure they are gonna buy something. So it was, yeah, I didn't go in. I don't have that. Chance for shots to target nearby enemies on attacks. Yeah, yeah. Very much money. So much money. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it was a nice place though. Very nice area. So you're right beside Dotonbori. So where all the fun is in Osaka, all of the fun. I would argue the best fun. Depends what you're into. Yeah, if you want clubs, if you want bars, if you want concept cafes, if you want food, I'd go there. There's malls, there's random stores, like, and they're all mixed in one another, all mixed in between. Yeah, it was pretty wild. It was pretty freaking wild. But yeah, it was a good time. Of course, I went to quite a few clubs, just check them out, and a lot of them were that all you can drink, and it's like, okay, perfect. I'm set up. I'm good to go. I don't even worry about anything. Nothing at all. But yeah, like it was to the point. I'd be like talking to some Japanese people, and I'd be like, "Oh, what are you drinking?" And they're like, "This." And I was like, "Okay, I'll be back." And then I just get more drinks. And it's like I'm not paying for it, so why don't you not get to have it? So yeah, hook up all my Japanese friends. Because want to be the only one to have access to all these drinks. But yeah, it was good. It was fun. Made some friends at the cafes. They're pretty cool. Okay, I shouldn't do that anymore. There's met some really cool people. So like at the cafes, there's one. Chance for unchosen chest loot to not disappear. Needs explode. Nice. So when you would see the people compete, and at the end of the day, you can give them your cash things to say that you like them, and then they win the competition. I guess I don't know, but I just kept. So I'd like be talking with some people, and then I'd end up meeting the people at the DJs, and so we were like talking. I was talking to one of them. One of them, I guess he went to Canada. So we were talking for a bit, and then he literally just said, like, he's like randomly. So I went back to talk to some other people, and then he came back to me and said, "Hey, oh, come here, have drinks with us." So he got me a few shots and everything. It was really cool. But yeah, I gave him all my bucks and everything. And then some other guys, I was talking to one person. She's like, "Oh yeah, that's my friend." So we were talking for a bit. So I met up with her friend, and we were talking about. He also was looking to travel to Canada as well, and so we were talking for a bit. Super nice guy, really chill. And yeah, so we talking for a bit, and I give him my points, and yeah, I gotta see that you guys can hear me. Yeah, you guys can. Okay. Anyways, damage increased for a short time. Melee damage. Deal more damage. Till almost stopped fire. Okay. Yeah. So it was really cool. Do we get health? Relic. Let's go relic. I thought I was supposed to heal between areas. Anyways, so yeah. Yeah, that place is really cool. To be honest, it was more fun until foreigners showed up. The Japanese people, like, I don't know. Some of those, at least, okay, it was weird. You get the good foreigners, of course, and you get the bad foreigners. The good ones, obviously, are respectful. They just want to get to know people, stuff like that. The bad foreigners are obnoxious. Some of them want to get to know people, but then they just get really annoying. Yeah, it's not great. Maybe they're just trying to learn everything firsthand. I don't know. Sorry, someone was just asking me something. Anyways. Chests contain 2 more loot choices. Flashing reloads your weapon. Oh, that stayed. Resets all cooldowns and reloads weapons when destroying blocks. Chests contain 2 more loot choices. Flashing reloads your weapon. Let's do a parkour. I don't like parkour. Let's do health. Because we're low on health anyways. Yeah, so what else did I do? I went to Kyoto. I didn't go there for very long. It was kind of late in the day. Kind of missed all the tourist things you would go to. A lot of things were closing. I don't remember what day of the week it was. But I kind of got the impression that I wasn't welcome there, just because there's the whole issue where there's too many tourists, they're being mad. To be fair, I did go down some roads that not many people go down, just because Google Maps kind of directed me just kind of where to go, and yeah, I was kind of getting lost at some points there. Like the transit system just kind of seemed weird, I guess. I don't know, I missed a stop, and then I was stuck on the train for a while, and I was like, crap, didn't have a good time there. Tried to look for a food place, they were closed. I went to the shrine with all of the torii gates, like all of the torii gates, basically like 1,000 torii gates. That one was cool. It's a bit of a hike though, so be prepared. Bring the right shoes. If it's sunny out, wear sunscreen. Just a few forests, I guess, to look out for. But there are vending machines along the way. There's a lot of tourists, but there's vending machines along the way. There's supposed to be little stores and restaurants and stuff. I think they're supposed to be a little overpriced just because you're right there. But it's still a really nice shrine. It's a really nice hike actually. It's a lot of stairs. Just bear that in mind, a lot of stairs. So you start getting kind of sore. So like on the way down, my back was starting to get a little sore because it's kind of like, okay, I'm having a rough day. I was also hungover, so I was just having a rough time. Damage increased when high. Make damage reduced. Sure. So yeah, it was nice. Like, it was really nice. And then there was a little stand at the end that I went to that it was like at the base of the shrine. I did make it to the top though, by the way, but you did see some people turning back as well. Yeah. Yeah, at the end, when I finished there, I went back to the base. I ended up finding this little ice cream shop, and they ooh. But yeah, I found an ice cream shop, matcha ice cream, and it was like it was actually really good. I did a mix, so it was matcha mixed with vanilla. Man, that was good. That's a sniper. Wait, hipfire does more? Oh, it's just target area. Sure. Let's switch games actually. Though I should go to bed soon because I'm still adjusting to the time change, and I fell asleep earlier. That's why I streamed a little later today, because I was heckin' tired. Super duper heckin' tired. Really duper 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 heckin' tired. Let me be back here and I'll set this all up here. Sorry guys, took a little longer to set up just because I accidentally went to my other account. Let me just set up this so it's Monster Hunter. There we go. Alright, so where were we? Last I left off at was in Osaka. So, yeah, Kyoto. I feel like I didn't get enough time to appreciate it. I was only there for a couple hours. Well, yeah, a few hours. I didn't eat anything there. Oh no, I ate something. I had udon. I think it was udon, but which was good. Very very good. Uh, yeah. Definitely need a take two just to make sure. And like on a nicer day and like more time, early morning, so I can check out like bamboo forest and stuff. Definitely a cool place. Didn't get to appreciate it. I kind of got that feeling of you're not welcome here. Just whole, you know, the tourist thing. They don't want tourists there. I did talk to some people that originally live in Kyoto, because a lot of people actually, so if they work in Osaka, they sometimes live in Kobe, Nagasaki, Kyoto, or Nara, and they'll just train in and work. So I talked to one person, she's from Kyoto, and she said like, oh no, like, because I asked her about that, I was like, hey, like, what's your opinion on all this? She's like, oh no, like, I don't mind tourism. I don't hate them at all. I'm like, okay, that's good to hear. But she just, but it's like, yeah, like, I don't know, you do get the stupid people. And that's fair.
Be careful out there.
But, yeah. Yeah, definitely need a second round on that one. I went to Kobe. Kobe is... I'm doing something else right now, actually.
Let's go.
Kobe is actually a beautiful city. It is a wonderful place. I didn't stay there very long. I just kind of went and did one thing. I had plans that night, and I had to go take care, like wash my clothes. So I just kind of went to one place, checked it out. Got my mom one of those cups, those Starbucks in their cups. But yeah, definitely a nice place. I went to the Herb Garden. If you check out Premier 2, there's also a Twitch streamer. He's not a VTuber though, but he went to Kobe with one of his friends, and he actually went to this garden. I went actually on a less busy day, which was really nice because I could actually see everything properly. Beautiful place, beautiful, like, flowers are amazing. And apparently they have something per season. So like, winter it still looks amazing, spring obviously looks good, summer obviously looks good, fall looks amazing. But yeah, you go up a cable car and you get your way up to the top of the mountain, I guess. What's going on? Oh, Toby.
A flying shadow stalking through the night.
Through the night.
Silent as the wind, with eyes shining bright. Always craving blood,
I do really like the design
lightning
of this
running
monster.
through its fur. When it swoops down on its prey, all becomes
Like,
a
that is
blood.
incredibly creative design. It's a snake, it's a squirrel, it's a drake. Anyways, yeah. So, beautiful. Beautiful garden. You could get some good food. Every single place you could get wine at if you wanted. So I don't drink wine, but if you're a wine connoisseur, that is your home. Beautiful flowers, great scents, wine. What more could you want? Where's this guy? Where is this guy? One of those crow guys here. Is that like right up there? Can't go that high. Oh no. Yeah, so really pretty. I actually got, I guess it was I was talking to somebody and I guess it was a limited edition flavor. Um, mint strawberry ice cream. It was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so yeah, really good, really nice, good flavor. I don't know how to explain it exactly, but it was really tasty. Uh, yeah, the garden, beautiful, once again. All the flowers, incredible. They actually sell herbs and stuff there too, if you want them. And then with that, also they what is this bird? Yeah, they sell like herbs to you, the herb garden, and then so if you want them, so you can get scents, you can get like cooking herbs and stuff like that. They also, yeah, just cafes out throughout. They would actually they were planting, I think, strawberries actually when I was there. So they were tilling a field, and then they were just planting. So that by the time I was going up, they were tilling the field. By the time I was coming down, they were planting the strawberries, which is pretty cool. Yeah, but and I think you could get some stuff like that, but I didn't want to carry around strawberries with me. You know, hotel doesn't even have a microwave. Well, I guess there is a shared microwave. You know, that type of stuff. Even though it was a nice hotel, you had basically nothing cooking related in your room. I guess also it's like, but if you're in those types of hotels, why would you cook for yourself? Because there's a restaurant downstairs. So, yeah, tasty meal, or tasty time, I guess. I don't know. Really nice place. I recommend it. There's surprisingly not many tourists there, actually. A lot of people take pictures here. I took pictures. I took some great pictures. I think. Oh, this is great. Yeah, great place. Actually, a couple of the places, so cafes I visited, concept cafes, so they're more like the bars. I visited this one, like, what was it called? It was like something. Met some really interesting people. They were, we were talking about music actually, so they got like super excited because I like more metal stuff as well. I don't know, I like music. It sounds good, I like music. But we were talking about like metal bands and stuff like that. They were showing me bands they like, I was showing bands that I like, and you know, we had a good time. And one of them, she was like super stoked, and we were like, she's like, okay, next, I'll give you my line, and then next time, we'll like add each other on social media. It's like just interesting stuff. Maybe if you you might see some of these people playing with us. Who knows? I guess I shouldn't talk too much, but whatever. It's just funny. It's not. Might play some. Anyways, yeah. Great time. It goes early though, so I just commented on my choice. I got very good at it, so admittedly I don't have to get knowledge. I don't know how I got to do that. Yeah. Silly things. Haha. But anyways. Yeah, it there was one other place I went to. So
Don't let it get away!
I was talking to one of the
Wonderful work, my friend.
girls, and well, we were all talking together, and we all got along a lot. And then one of them was
Now's
like,
my
"Okay,
chance!
make sure you come see me next time, and we'll talk and hang out more." But yeah, so I came to hang out with her. And I was early, unfortunately. So the only thing about these bars, pay for your time. So yeah, it can get expensive. I know that much because at one point the cash machine isn't working. You have to find out cash out here. I'm like, nope, they definitely don't. So we gotta figure something out. They do typical. I'm gonna leave my watch here. I'll leave at this. And you guys can, one of you guys I guess will come with me and we'll get some money. Okay. Alright. But yeah, yeah, definitely a friend. She might play games with us. A bunch of the people are really sweet. They're kind of, it's weird because they're really flirty, but then it's like they're not supposed to be going, they're not supposed to kind of go beyond outside of the rest of the bar with the customers. But yeah, it's so, but yeah, one of the customers is like, oh, do you watch me too? And I'm like, okay, she's my Oshi. And the other girl's like, no, she's my Oshi, you're gonna have to fight her for me. I'm like, alright, good luck. But yeah, it was fun. And yeah, because I knew they can't really do anything for the customers, she was like, I was done for the night, so I was like, okay, I'm going home. And so she was just like, oh, let's start having shots. I want to hang out more. Let's. And I'm like, nope, going home. And then she's like, but please. And I'm like, okay, if you kiss me, I'll stick around for shots. But if you don't, then I'm going home. And she's like, I was just like really frustrated. And since I knew that, I'm like, there's no way I'm sticking around here. Do what I say. So, but that was kind of funny. But, you know, anyways. It's kind of funny when you do that. A lot of those girls actually really cool. Mixed guys.
A major step forward!
And then they all work for, they all work at each of them kind of maybe 2 bars. So there's Mixed Guy, there's Sona, and I didn't go to the other one. They're kind of like, what are they based on? They're like, I don't know if you call it kind of demon servants, I guess. I don't know. One of the girls that kept calling me cute, that was my Oshi. She had red and black hair, and then she had like neon green nails. It was actually really cool. So she was pretty sweet as well. Yeah, all the other servers were really nice to be around. people. But yeah, and then yeah, what else? Osaka. I started with the castle. The castle's really nice. They turned it into a museum. Really pretty place. Incredible to kind of walk around. And yeah, I don't know. It's a really cool place because it's just a big moat. And
Laughably
like there's
easy.
2 moats for that castle, which is kind of crazy, but it was a super nice place to go to. Yeah, just really nice. I guess there's a cafe on because there's a municipal building in there now. I guess there's like a cafe and like some sort of figure store or something. I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, super cool. Yeah, it was pretty nice there. Obviously there's other clubs and stuff. Okay, yeah, so there was one night. So this I was just walking around, just walking to the next place. So this girl comes up to me, and then she like kind of hops on my shoulder, like kind of like grabs my arm and then starts walking. I'm like, okay. So we start walking around, and then she's she's telling me all this stuff, whatever. I don't know, it's just small talk or whatever. And then she's like, "Oh, let's hang out." I'm like, "You know what? Sure, I guess. I don't know. We're walking, talking, just hang out, whatever." And then she says, okay, like she was very, very, very drunk. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just hang out with her and make sure she's safe at least. And then she says to me, I want to kiss you. And I'm like, we're gonna have to pass on that. And so she's like, I want to kiss you. I'm like, gotta find me a drink first. Just try to get out of this situation. She's like, but, alright, okay, so you're coming to this place I've been to. I worry about your illustrations. She's talking to us, but he fishes unnecessarily until I come back. And he won't leave me alone either. Is Kieran back yet? Kieran back yet? How would I know from behind this desk? But I can understand the same way with her, if she so much as coughs, I'm right there by her side. Hot soup. Imagine that. Sorry for the tangent. Anyways, now we're gonna be able to set 3-star quests. Let me know when you're ready.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, so she was just kinda, alright, I'll take it. So I'm like, okay, so we were walking past, I think it was in the American Mirror. American Mirror is pretty cool. There are things there late at night that you should kind of watch out for. Generally, people leave alone. Generally, people are really nice, but it's kind of like anywhere you go, keep on your nose. You know. Yeah. It was like, no, thank you. Or it's like, I'm done. So yeah, it was like 12 o'clock when I was starting to head back, and that's when that artist or that DJ's set was done, which she was pretty good. Um, yeah, it was a fun trip. The liver is still recovering, but I haven't had anything to drink since like the airport. But the last couple of days like much. But yeah, I had one at the airport, one drink at the airport. So it wasn't too bad. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a good time. I might be going in October. Maybe. We'll see. Sure, you guys will be the first to know. I'm hoping I can get those friends I made on like years together. Have a Japanese audience as well. So, but anyways, that was my trip, and I should wrap things up here now. I gotta go to bed early, just to like try and help adjust still. I'm sure those of you that travel at all, especially when it's like a long distance, like the other side of the world, it takes a toll. It takes a big toll. Anywho, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching the VOD. Please like and subscribe. Please follow. Kieran VT, twitch.tv/Kieran VT, backslash or forward slash? The right slash. Do that one. Kieran VT. YouTube is Kieran VT VODs. I also have Kieran VT on YouTube. I only have one video there, but it's just oh, don't tell me that the audio was off the whole time. No, no, it's not. Anyways, so yeah, go to Japan. Do yourself a favor. Go to Japan. It's cheap right now. Just don't be a dingus. Don't be one of those dumb tourists that are ruining it for everybody else. Be respectful. Be nice to people. Have fun. Make some friends. Yeah. Anyways, thank you all for coming, and I will be logging off now. So, have a good one. Good.